Alright folks, we're now going to practice doing another operation. We are going to do the replicate operation, so let's practice doing that. I'm going to start with a new part, and I'm just going to sketch like a small plate. So I'm going to start with a sketch. I'm going to create a front plane, sketch on the front plane. Now I'm going to create a big plate. I'm going to exit out of the sketch, and I'm going to extrude. I'm going to make it fairly thin, let's say 0.25 inches, and there we go. Alright, now what I'd like to do is make a hole on this plate. So I'm going to do this with a subtractive operation. So I'm going to first sketch, and I'm going to sketch on the front of that face. And let me just sketch a hole, sketch a circle. I'll get the origin there. I'll go ahead and do that. So there's a circle. Maybe I want to be precise about its diameter, so I'm going to click that button there, and I'll say, okay, it's 0.5. Perfect. I'm going to use replicate, so let me show you how these work. I'm going to start by showing you how to do a linear pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and do a linear sketch pattern. The first thing it asks for is what entities do you want to pattern? So I'm going to come over here and select this guy. And then it says, okay, do you want to pattern in X and Y? X and Y, X is this axis, Y is this axis, right? So on my X axis, I can control a couple things. I can say how many holes I want to make, right? And then I can also say what my spacing is. So I'm going to up my spacing until I have this how I want it. So let me decrease the number of holes in that direction. And I can also replicate in Y. So if I want to do the Y axis, I can increase this. Maybe I want to do the same spacing there. A little bit less. Decrease that one too. So I can control how many holes I want. And if I click OK, right, each of these I could now extrude cut as a whole. So let me exit the sketch. I'm going to go to Features. I'm going to extrude cut each of those out all the way through the material. So that is a linear pattern, meaning everything is in a line. I did it in X and I did it in Y. I'm now going to show you how to do a circular array. So I'm going to do a new part for this. Okay, and your choice, you can make either a circular repeated pattern or a linear, meaning in a line pattern. But we want to see you do one replication. Okay, if I'm going to do another part, I'm going to make this part a circle plate. Okay, so I'm going to start by sketching on the front face a circle. Then I am going to extrude that circle from Features, extrude, again, make it a 1/4 inch thick. Now I'm going to make another circle, sketch it on the front face. I'm going to make a hole. So I'm going to sketch here. You remember how I like to change my orientation, right? So I'm going to sketch a circle up here. I'm going to put it nicely in line. So I'm using some of the automated features that come up. I'm going to sketch a circle there. Let's say I change the dimensions here. I'm going to make this a diameter. That symbol right there says diameter of 0.35. Okay. Click OK. All right. Now I'm going to do a circular sketch pattern. So this is the entity that I want to pattern. And it comes up, it automatically detects, hey, I think you want to make a bunch of these around in a circle, so that's kind of nice. I can increase the number, and it's going to space them evenly, right? So that's eight holes, 8 of these smaller circles arranged around the center circle. I like how that looks. I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to exit the sketch, and just like I did with my linear array, I'm now going to cut my way through. Okay? So I'm going to cut all the way through the part. And there we are, a plate with some holes. We've been using the sketch pattern, linear and rotational or circle sketch pattern. You can do the same thing from the Features tab, but it's just going to be under this guy here, okay, linear and circular.